In today's video, we're going to answer a question that I've never asked myself before because it'd be weird. But let's say you asked me this, hypothetically. Jamie, I'm looking to join the BD. Why have you got so many strategies? Just give me one strategy that will make me profitable. Which one is it? Okay, well, first one is, why do we have so many strategies? Okay, so I am a trader that likes to always improve stuff, right? And this is probably why the BD group is so amazing, because everyone likes to share their knowledge and experience when it comes to trading, right? We get a lot of full-time traders that join the BD and they go, you know what, Jamie? I reckon we can improve the BD, we can add this, we can change a few of the settings, and we can improve the arrows, or we can make it more high success ratio, whatever, right? And I'm always open to suggestions and ideas, because at the end of the day, if you've got 1,000 traders, right, all with experience, and they're in the same room, and you said to all those traders, just come up with an amazing strategy, you can pretty much guarantee they will if everyone's working together. So this is why over the years I always like to improve the BD, and this is the reason why we have different strategies. It suits different trading styles, right? If you want to trade around support and resistance, you trade the Mogwai strategy, right? If you want to trade with the trend, you will trade the pullback. If you want to trade with the trend, you trade the Mogwai reversal strategy or pullback strategy. And we actually have, I tell you something, right? I never really talk about this strategy no more, but we have full-time traders that trade the BD strategy. Back in 2017, when I first started trading, we had the BD strategy, and we have traders that literally just trade the BD strategy, BD arrows, nothing else. They're not interested in the Mogwai. They're not interested in the Mogwai reversal. They literally just want to trade BD arrows, and that is it, right? And again, that's absolutely fine, right? I always say to people, there's no right and wrong way of trading. If you want to trade with the trend, that's fine. You want to trade against the trend, that's fine, right? At the end of the day, the goal is to make money. How you get there, right, doesn't matter. We're all going to take different paths, different journeys in our trading career. As long as we get to the same destination together, how we got there, who cares, right? That's what I'm going to say. But if you were to ask me, which strategy would I recommend to you? I'm going to tell you two. The first one, I'm going to tell you to learn the Mogwai strategy. And I have the Mogwai strategy in front of me here. Now, why should you learn the Mogwai strategy? So the Mogwai strategy essentially is this, okay? MACD oversold or bought. You got your Mogwai arrow, and the MACD goes overbought or sold like this here, right? And apart from that as well, we also use some support and resistance. So if I were to go from the 5 minute now to the 1 hour, let's have a quick look here. Okay, we have a nice, I haven't used MT4 in about 5 years. Well, 5 months, okay. There's a nice bit of support line here, right? If I just bring up, give me a sec here. Where's my little, here we go here. Perfect. I put this down like there. You can see we've got this nice area of support, okay? So on the 1 hour, we've got a support line, okay? If I go back to the 15 minutes, the 5 minutes was it, okay? What do we got there? We've got a beautiful setup, right? As you can see, MACD's oversold, Mogwai arrow, enter the trade when that TCA line turns green. So this is the Mogwai strategy, right? And why should you trade the Mogwai strategy? Essentially, it will help you a lot with structure, help you a lot with understanding support and resistance, and it will help you a lot with top-down analysis, looking at the higher time frames, getting an idea direction of which way the market's heading, drawing up your levels, and then going down to the lower time frames using the binary destroyer, the Mogwai strategy, to get into a trade. Because we actually have a lot of funded traders and a lot of full-time traders that trade the Mogwai strategy, right? And it's interesting because the they will only trade the Mogwai strategy because they like trading around structure, right? It's a psychological thing. They feel more confident with their trading if they're trading around support and resistance and structure levels, right? Again, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But for them, it just gives them that extra confidence to know that they're trading a strategy around support and resistance levels, right? Which, you know, is good. I've made a lot of money with the Mogwai strategy. It is still one of my favorite strategies. But again, essentially what we do, right? If I just break down another setup here, I haven't actually broke down a setup with the Mogwai reversal in about, well, since ever. Okay, here we go here, right? Look, okay, you've got two setups here. You've got this one there and you've got this one here, right? So again, Mogwai signal, MACD's oversold, Mogwai signal, MACD's overbought, okay? Now, one of these is going to be with the trend. One of these is going to be against the trend. One of these is going to be around support and resistance. Which one is it, okay? So this is what we would do, okay? You've got your signal, or let's say you got your signal right here now, okay? If this was live on the 5-minute time frame, you would simply go to, let's say, some naked charts like this here, and you go to the 1 hour charts and you try and confirm a trend, right? So as I can see right now on the 1 hour chart, okay, you can see a nice support line just there, okay? So again, using structure on the higher time frame, I've gauged a 1 hour support line, and then I'd go down to the 5-minute time frame, and then I'd have my Mogwai signal here, okay, just there, and then essentially you'd ride it up there. You'd be currently about 15 pips in profit, and then you would take it up, okay? So that's the Mogwai strategy. I would recommend a lot of people to learn this because it will help you a lot about structure, especially seeing how price reacts at certain levels, you know, buyers and sellers. Because, you know, if I was to just give you an example like here, right? You see how you got this big rejection wick here? Well, what we've got essentially here is buyers and then sellers immediately. Well, why would that happen? So if we have a quick look, if I just mark up this level here, right, I'm pretty much very confident there is a support and resistance level just here. If I perhaps look at the daily, right, there you go there, right? Well, let's have a look at the weekly, right? There you go there. So I can see on the weekly, right, that there's clearly a level there, right? I went from the binary destroyer on the 5 minutes to the 1 hour, okay? If we have a look at the daily, I've got to zoom out now. I don't know how you zoom out. Okay, there you go there on the daily, right? You can see that level. If I look at the 4 hour, you'll see that level too as well. Hold on, just there. So you can see now why, you know, when you go back to the Mogwai reversal strategy, right? Mogwai strategy here, why this particular setup would win, right? Can you see what I'm doing? It's confidence building and marking up structure to say, hey, I'm confident that this is a support and resistance on the 1 hour. I'm going to scale it down to the 5 minutes or the 1 minute or whatever, and then enter a trade. It will help you a lot with building up the confidence. The next strategy I would recommend you to learn is the Mogwai reversal. Why that? Because it's a trend trading strategy, and if you can't trade with the trend, then yeah, I mean, I'd give up trading if you can't trade with the trend. I'll tell you something's very interesting. If I go to the Mogwai strategy on TradingView, right? The number one reason why every single trader fails, and this is fact, right? I base this off fact because I've been teaching you lot for 8 years, mostly on one-on-one webinars, and most of the time it's a psychological thing, right? But when it comes to actual trading on the charts, right, the price action, the technical side of it, everybody fails at this one thing: marking highs and lows, actually confirming a trend. I'll tell you a reason right now, okay? So I took a trade. Where's my phone? It's in my pocket. Give me a sec here. Right? As you can see, have I got 100% today? Let's have a look. Right? No, I've got one loss, right? There's my trading results today, right? But just take a note of that last one there, NZUSD buy. NZUSD buy. See that? Hold on. The bottom one. NZUSD buy, right? That was here. Now, there was two setups, okay? I'll show you a GPUSD sell and an NZ buy. And I said, I'm taking NZUSD. And just to confirm this, I want to show you transparency to show you that I do call the setups with my members. I do explain why I take the setup. If we have a look here, right, where is it? Mogwai Reversal. BD members in here. That's a beautiful sell. Here we go here, right? There you go there. This is why I took the trade. You can see here. Hold on. Where is it? Here. Here we go here. So this was the before, NZUSD. That was the after. And then I explained why I took it. Identifying the highs and lows. Okay. And that is the biggest thing why traders fail. So as you can see here, right, we have a Mogwai reversal set up just there. But why would I take this one and not any other trade? Because I've got a clear confirmation of a trend. Higher high, okay, higher lows. You can clearly see that is an uptrend. And what happens? It continues into an uptrend. Like for me, that is easy. That is easy. If you wonder why I smash it, that's it, right? It's just simply building the confidence to confirm trends. Now let's look at GPUSD. I didn't take this, right? But a lot of members took it as well. No, in fact, one member took it. As you can see here, right? I want to show you this one, GPUSD. Why did that lose? Because there's no confirmation of a trend, right? Where was the setup? The setup, okay, was just there, right? Just there. Now, if I turn all of these off, right? Every single one of them. How, right? Let's just follow price. Yeah, look. Up, down. How is that a trend? Okay, it's not a trend. It's nowhere near a trend. This, right, when this signal appeared here, let's have a look here, right? Let's have a look here, right? If I just turn the binary destroyer back on, right? And you got your little arrow just there, okay? So you're thinking, look, I'll take this sell. It's going down. Look, that is not a downtrend because that is higher than here. Right? It's going sideways. Look, it's still ranging in between the EMA. Now let's look at my example, okay? NZUSD, again, it wasn't the best setup, but look here, right? Look here. Can you see how it's gone from a downtrend to an uptrend? See? So to me, that's easy pickings. Just boom, thank you very much, right? Now let's look at GPUSD again, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see the problem now, Jamie. It went uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to sell just there. No. Always confirm the trend, right? Let me show you a beautiful setup, right? With the alerts. So I've got to turn the alerts on. Okay. That's a good setup, but I'm not going to specifically go over that one. Okay. Okay, here's a setup that I took this morning, actually. No, I took it last week, actually. I actually remember taking this. Right, okay, so same again, right? Even though this is like the third pullback, right? Meaning that's the first, that's the second, and that's the third. Even though this is the third pullback, can you see how I'm confirming the trend, right? Downtrend, pullback, downtrend, pullback. That would have been the perfect sell. Break, retouch, sell. Then it comes back up. Same again, we can take it down, right? Now, what's interesting is then if you go to the right a bit, not that I would take this one because it's broken the EMA, but can you see how, hold on, if I just get it, watch this here. If I just hide all of the binary destroyer now, right? Just using price action. Watch this, you ready? Look, you ready? We'll follow price. Downtrend pullback, downtrend pullback, downtrend pullback. Oh, wait, it's created a double bottom. Okay. Is it going to go into an uptrend? Uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback. There, I got my signal. Thank you very much. Higher high, bang, done. There you go there. These aren't the best setups, but that's fine, right? I'm not going to cherry pick the perfect setup. I'll show you what they look like exactly. But a lot of traders fail with identifying trends. It's the number one reason. So my two best strategies that I would always recommend to you is first of all support and resistance, okay, the Mogwai strategy, because it's very most likely what will happen here, right? You see how price is bounced here. Basically, it's gone from a downtrend to an uptrend. The reason why that would happen, if I just mark up a rectangle, is because there's support line there, right? If I was to go from the 1 minute now to perhaps the 15 minutes, right? There will be, okay, or maybe not the 15 minutes. Let's have a look at the 1 hour, okay. Right, okay, that's a bad example, all right? But let's look at this one. That's a bad example, okay, because there's no support and resistance line there. But normally, there would be a level there and price would reverse. You know, normally you go from a downtrend, bounce off a support, uptrend. So being able to understand basic support and resistance and structure will help you a lot psychologically with confidence, because you'll know why certain trends are trending, because the bounce off of support and resistance. And then if you can learn to identify trends, higher highs, higher lows, the Mogwai reversal, you'll just clean up, literally just clean up. So yeah, those are my two strategies that I recommend. We obviously do have other strategies like London Open, where you just take arrows, the pullback, the bends, a few other little strategies that the BD members use as well. But those are my two strategies that I would recommend to you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. My name's Jamie Palmer.